how should we as Christians dress? What is appropriate? What is inappropriate? What is modest and what is not? What is moderation?
What do you believe is the standard of modesty biblically? I think the standard of modesty is to be modest. Some examples of this is motive related. Motives should not be to competitively look better than others. That's an immodest and a bad motive. Another bad motive would be to draw sexual desire out of others by the way you look. Just the very intention there is immoral. That's what modesty means. Now, modesty is considered like almost a sin in our culture, but that's because our culture flips evil for good. We call evil good and good evil.
So I think sometimes it gets a little subjective. It depends on the person what moderation is. So, what is moderation? So someone can say, well, if I just got my arms out and everything else is covered, that's moderate. Or some could say, well, my dress may be a little short, but I'm not showing any skin. So that's moderate. Some people go to the extremes and they got all the way up to the cuff and they got their dresses all the way down to the ankles. And they say that's moderate. Some people will be covered up to the neck and down to the toe, but then it'll be as tight as if it was painted on. But they consider that to be moderate because they didn't show any skin. So then you can see how moderation is subjective. One person thinks this is moderate, one person doesn't. So then, we have, as believers, freedom, liberty to dress. But then Paul makes it clear that we should dress in moderation. That our beauty be not seen strictly as something on the outside, that I'm so well developed and I'm so well put together that I don't have to show any skin. I can be clothed up to the neck, but you see my body so well in this. You see I'm so toned and my curves are so perfect that I don't even have to show any skin. Is that really moderation? Or the other person who may have lost some weight or something and they're toned up and they look good now and they want to show everything. Is that moderation? So we kind of got to be careful with this thing, because then we get to the point where moderation is not just about the outside. Moderation is about what's going on in here. What are your motives? What is your mindset? Do you have a moderate mindset? Do you have a mindset that says, hey, I love God?
Another bad motive would be to draw sexual desire out of others by the way you look. Just the very intention there is immoral.
Do you have a heart that loves God, and that loves God so much that, okay, God gave me this nice figure? Or even for the men, God gave me this nice muscular build. God allowed me to have this. So then, do I want to cause a distraction, or do I want to potentially be a distraction for some of my brothers in the church? Or do I want to be a distraction for some of my sisters in the church by wearing things that attract one's eyes to my body?